Hello and welcome to Professor Pincushion. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can mend a hole in your sweater. So you can take your sweater from this to this. Let's go ahead and get started. In addition to your sweater, you're also going to need some thread. I'm going to use all-purpose, and it's best if you actually match your thread to your sweater, but I'm just going to use a contrasting color so it's a little bit easier for you to see what I'm doing. Also, you're going to need a hand needle. It's best if you use a ballpoint needle, just because it pushes through the fibers a little bit easier in a knit like that. So I'm going to take off some of my thread, thread my needle. You're just going to create a tail like that, and then at the end of the thread, you're going to go ahead and tie a knot. So I'm wrapping it around my finger, and then with my thumb, rolling it off, pulling it, and there's my knot. Turn your sweater inside out. And this is the repair I'm going to be making right in this area right here. So I have my needle and thread, and I'm just going to grab a little bit of the fiber from the sweater, making sure that I don't take my needle all the way through to the front of the sweater, because we're working on the inside and we want to make sure that our thread is not going to be showing on the right side. So you can see I just grab a few strands, and I'm getting pretty close to this opening here. But you don't want to get so close that the fibers are broken and then your thread just goes right through them. So you just need to go a little ways away to where it seems like it's still fairly intact. So my knot's going to get stuck right there. And then I'm going to go on the opposite side of that. Again, just grabbing a few of those fibers and pulling it through. Now you just want to slightly pull a little bit. You don't want to pull really tight because then that's going to cause a little pucker on the right side. So now I'm going to do the opposite side. Grab a little bit of fibers on the opposite side of where my thread is coming out and just pull it a little bit, not too tight. These shouldn't be connecting yet. And now I'm going to do the opposite side. So your threads going across this area are going to stay flat, and you're still going to be able to see them on the back side. You're just pulling very, very gently. And I feel like whenever I'm patching up a hole like this, I'm always working very gently so I don't make the damage worse. All right, so as soon as I get all the way to the top, I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to look at my hole, which is right here. So you can still see that there's a little bit of a hole there. So if I want to go back through again, I can. So now I'm just going to do the same thing, but now I'm going to go down towards the bottom. And still doing opposite side to opposite side. Once I've gone back and forth a few times, now I'm at the bottom of this damaged area. So I'm going to do a few stitches that are vertical to the hole because these ones were kind of horizontal. So now I'll do a couple vertical. So here it is at the bottom. I'm just going to go up, but I'm going to grab a few of my stitches as I'm going up. Just kind of weaving it through. And then grab a little bit of thread up here at the top. And again, you just kind of slightly pull it. So then I'm going to do the same thing, going back down, kind of weave through. And whenever you do a few of these stitches, always be checking on the right side of your sweater, so you can kind of see how the progress is going and if you need to do more stitches. I finished doing my repair. It's right here. It's pretty obvious since I used a light color thread. I actually had another hole right here, and for this one I used a green thread. So it definitely blends in a lot better. It's not going to be as noticeable if you happen to see a few strands on the right side. Let's go ahead and flip this over to the right side so we can take a look, and it is right here. So it's not going to look perfect, but it looks a lot better than it did when there was a hole there. So you can definitely make it look better with a few stitches. If you have any requests on clothing repair videos that you would like to see, please let us know in the comments. Now go out there and save your sweaters. New tutorials are released weekly, so please subscribe to be notified of the next release. Make sure to check out our other videos and visit ProfessorPincushion.com to view our complete library with well over 200 sewing video tutorials, including our exclusive premium content. Our premium membership is only $5 a month for unlimited access and only available at ProfessorPincushion.com. Also, don't forget to download our mobile app for videos on the go. Thanks for watching.